Hey everybody, welcome to our first of many Matwork Mondays, where I hope during our quarantine time to get you a video every Monday for you to practice at home and keep your core in check while we are hanging out in our houses. Today's workout will be an intermediate level breathwork class. So our regular mat exercises mixed with a couple of exercises from the Cadillac and Reformer done on the mat, again with the focus on breath. So we can just keep our lungs clear of gunk and inspire our bodies and lungs with every breath we take. So you'll need to set up your mat in a place where you have some space. No props needed. You can always use a towel though. There, you can see me now. To place under your low back, which sometimes helps if you have either a really excessive lordotic curve or if you struggle with your roll up. Some of you have experienced that. When you put a towel back there, it just sort of brings the floor to your spine. It's a nice thing to do. So with our breathwork class in Pilates, our goal is to get the backs of the lungs or the backs of your rib cage to start expanding. When we inhale, we often inhale either really shallowly, right up here, never really expanding the muscles between the ribs. Or if you've practiced yoga, you breathe into your belly, which is beautiful for starting to get you to increase your breath capacity. But in Pilates, our goal is to keep our abdominals and our core engaged so that if we can't breathe here, where's the air going to go? Well, we want it to go here, into our backs, into the ribs. You are a 3D creature, so you have a back body, and inside your body, your lungs are like balloons, and we want them to expand, and when they expand, we want every single muscle involved in breathing to expand, to stretch, really. And then with every muscle involved with breathing, we want everything to contract to get the air out of you. So the two main principles in Pilates breath are back body and side body breathing. So again, expanding the lungs to stretch the ribs in the backs and the sides, and then fully exhaling with an excessively conscious contraction of all the muscles involved in breath. Okay, so we'll do a couple exercises to start. One you know and love from probably any fitness, yoga, physical therapy, training, whatever. Cat and cow is just awesome. So everyone's taking it. When we all do this because it's so great for the spine, right? So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and drop your head round your spine. And I want you to breathe all your air out. So pulling the muscles in, letting the head fall, and pushing the back of your heart as high to the ceiling as you can. When you have no air left in your body, just naturally let the vacuum effect occur. So that air fills the void, right? You just squeezed everything out. Inhale. When you have your lungs as full as they can be, you start to exhale, deepening the ab muscles, pressing the back of your heart as far away from the floor. And when there's no air left, you just naturally inhale, filling up all the space you just emptied. And then breathing out, squeezing all the muscles, contracting the muscles as you push your heart to the ceiling, stretching the backs of the shoulder blades. And then inhale. Good. And last time on the exhale here. So rounding, deepening. I know you can't really see my face very well, but all you really need to see is my shadow, right? You just make your body move this way. Now hold this rounded cat back and take a deep inhale. And then exhaling as you arch. So reversing the breath pattern. Nice inhale. Naturally occurring because you squeezed all the air out of your body. Try and inhale fully. And then a big exhale as you deepen your abs while extending the back, extending the spine. There's no air left, right? Inhale. Like you're inflating a balloon in the back of the heart. Fully push that heart away, stretch your shoulder blades. And then a big exhale. Deepening. And then you can release. And then have a seat. Now, if your hips are tight, sitting kind of lotus style or cross-legged is not going to be ideal for you. You'll want to either kind of soften the knees out to the side or prop up on a pillow or a bolster or even a chair. okay? And we're gonna do the same exercise we just did, but the hands on the knees this time. I'll pull my hair back so I know you can't see my face, but I'd like to pretend that I can see you, you know? So I'm gonna look at you and say, sit up taller, right? I'm talking to you. Okay, so hands on your knees. I want you to press back and breathe all your air out, right? Squeezing, stretching the arms, tractioning against your own kneecaps. And then when you have no air left, take a big inhale, inflating your breastbone high. And then exhale. Again, no room for air. You breathe all of it out. Stretching the space between the shoulder blades, tractioning the arms. And then inhaling, lifting your heart, lift your chest, lengthen your throat as you breathe in. And again, breathe out. You can think of hollowing out the abdominals, right? Opening the back of the heart. And then inhale. Now hold your breath here just for kicks and giggles. Switch which leg is on top. And then breathe out while you're extending. So that when you stretch back, you inhale. Inflate the back of your rib cage. All right, opening up that back body. And then exhale. Big inhale as you stretch back. Opening up the back of the ribs. And then a big exhale. One more time, big inhale as you press back. And then a big exhale. And then come back to center, okay? So you're gonna stay there. I'm just gonna turn to face you now. We're gonna do some side stretching. So to get you open to the concept of the ribs stretching to the side, see my pointing finger there? Your ribs are going to the right as your right arm stretches up, right? So it's this right side body that's opening. And then you can exhale, come center. And then your left arm goes up, you stretch over, opening up that left side. Inhale into this side. And then exhale. So I'm gonna have you use this arm pattern or hand pattern. You stretch your right arm up, you stretch your right ribs to the side, and your left hand goes to the side of the ribs. Now inhale into this left hand. And then exhale, come center, right? So you switch. Left arm goes up, the ribs go to the left side, and put your right hand on your ribs and inhale here. And then exhale. Let's do that one more time, stretch. So you're actually making a C curve. If you look at the shape of my body, right? I've just made a C curve to the side. And then exhale. Now I'm watching you. I just know some of the tendencies of the human body. Stretch that arm, don't hang out here, reach. And the other tendency is to collapse. Lift out of your low back, get taller as you stretch, right? Come center. Now put the hands on the knees and see if you can kind of stretch the same way. Inhaling to the side, and then exhale. Inhaling, stretching, and exhale. If you need to use the arms to remind the ribs where to go, please do, right? It can be weird when you put your hands down. And exhale. And stretch, big inhale to the side, and exhale, center. One more each way. Big inhalation into the side of the ribs. Inflate that one balloon. Exhale, center. Last time to the side. And exhale, center. Very nice work. Okay, so we've opened up your breath patterns a little bit. Now we gotta find our abs, because this is Pilates, and what is Pilates without some ab work, right? The whole goal is to strengthen your core. So we now have to find our abdominals, in which case we keep our abs engaged. Then the air is sort of forced. I don't like to use that word forced, but it kind of is. It has nowhere else to go but to this back body. If you are tight, it will feel like you can't breathe in. Like, where's the room? But with practice, the little muscles between your ribs, let me see, you know, if you imagine these are your ribs, look at my fingers. There's muscles between the rib bones, and they start to stretch. And then they close as you exhale. Now these rib bones are attached to your spine. So imagine the freedom you start to feel when the muscles between the rib bones start to stretch. And guess what? When the ribs start to stretch, the bones in the spine start to stretch. And guess what? Freedom. Yes, your spine will just start to unload some of the tension that it holds, right? You start to lift and become lighter. That's my 2 cents soapbox on this, okay? So it's important. Breathe and use your abs. It's really the point. So you're gonna grab behind your thighs, knees bent. I want you to inhale, lift your spine up, right? Head to the ceiling, top of your screen. And then as you exhale, you hollow out your abdominals. This is your cat-cow stretch in a different position. You roll all the way back until you feel either your feet wanting to lift or your arms have straightened pretty much fully. Now hang out here. Keep your abs deep, squeeze any last drop of air out, and then inhale into your back body. As you exhale, come back up. Inhale to lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge back, hollow out your abs, cat and cow stretch. Breathe everything out. When there is absolutely no air left and your abdominals have contracted fully, stay there and inhale into this new open back space. And exhale, deepen as you come back up. Inhale to lift. Stay lifted this time as you exhale, right? You do hollow out your abs, but keep lengthening as you squeeze all your air out. That's about as far as I can go before those feet want to lift. Inhale into your new back space. Keep an eye on those abs. Keep them in. Exhale, deepen the abs. Even more as you come up. This last time, we're going to go all the way to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, hollow out the abs. Extra credit if you plug those shoulders down your back. Hold there. Inhale into your back body. Back there. Whoo, it's tight. And then exhale, deepen the abs and come all the way down. If you have your towel, it's underneath your low back. And you release the head completely. Nice work. Now put one hand under your low back. If you have a towel there, you can keep it there or take the towel out and just put your hand there. The other hand's going to go on top of your abdominals, okay? Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze all the air out. Abs deepen. Pull that navel towards the spine and keep lengthening your spine, okay? So you inhale, your abs inflate, your ribs inflate, let everything inflate, okay? As you exhale, pull your abdominals in towards your spine, but lengthen your spine up as well. So both sides of your torso pull towards each other, okay? Inhale, you inflate. As you exhale, and what I mean by that is you are pulling your abs in, but you're not flattening your low back to the floor. The back is contracting as well. All the air is squeezed out because your muscles are engaging. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, deepen the abdominals, keeping your spine long. Nice. Now switch hands. Now for those of you who are intermediate and love to get your bum kicked in Pilates, you might be wondering, why is this so easy right now? Well, you need to get these basics in your body because I haven't seen you in person in a long time. And we're going to kill it in a few minutes. So just be patient. Keep working. Take a big inhale into your back and your belly. And this time as you exhale, deepen your abs, lengthen your spine, and float your shoulders off the mat. All right? Now your abs stay engaged. Inhale into that lifted back space. And then exhale, deepen the abs even more and see if you can lift your shoulders a little higher without tucking the pelvis, right? Let the hips stay anchored. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, deepen the abs without tucking the pelvis. See if you can lift a little bit higher. Now take your hands away and support your head, pressing your head back so your throat is long. Now stay lifted. Inhale into that back space. Exhale, deepen the abdominals and lengthen the back without tucking. One more time here, big inhale into your back. Exhale, now hands stay behind the head if you need the support. Otherwise, the arms go by your side and you start to pump vigorously. And as you pump, I want you to inhale for as long as you can. And then when there's no room left, exhale for as long as you can. Okay? So you're inhaling for as long as you can, and then you're exhaling for as long as you can. All right? 2 more cycles. I'm watching you because here's what's going to happen. Your bum's going to want to tuck up off the mat. I don't want that to happen. Drop your tailbone, right? And do 1 more round of your breath. You're inhaling into that back space. As you exhale, you're lengthening the neck and you squeeze every last drop out. Keep breathing out, keep breathing out, keep breathing out. When there's nothing left, lower your head and shoulders down to the floor, okay? So the 100, right? We're coming into the 100. It's designed to increase your lung capacity. If I'm counting 5 counts for your inhale and 5 counts for your exhale, you might only get to 2 or 3 counts before you run out of space. And that's okay. We're working on expanding that. So with your 100, the arms are pumping. I'm going to count inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumps, and exhale for 5 pumps, right? You do the best you can. If you can only inhale 3 pumps, you stop there. Exhale, try to exhale for 5. Do your best. And it's called the 100 because we pump 100 times. So here we go. Arms to the ceiling. Inhale to lift your upper body off the mat. Exhale, press the arms down, squeeze all your air out. And if it's available to you, you float the knees in tabletop. And here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. All the air out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze all your air out. Inhale. Options here. Hands behind the head as you still breathe. You can extend the legs to make it harder, right? Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can lower the legs to make it even harder. Exhale, or you can put the feet on the floor to make it a little bit easier. And exhale. Last 2 rounds, big inhale into your back. Exhale, squeeze all the air out. 1 more round, big inhale. Now exhale all your air out, every last drop, even if it's beyond 5 pumps. Keep breathing it all out. When there's absolutely nothing left, lower your head and shoulders, lower your legs, and be happy that it's over, right? Stretch the arms behind you and flex your heels. We come to our roll-up. We're going to use our breath because it's a breathing workout today. Inhale to lift your upper body. As you exhale, press the arms down and roll up. Inhale to lift your spine, and then exhale, stretch forward, breathing all your air out. If you had a towel before, it would be a nice time to put the towel back underneath your low back. Inhale, stack your spine up, and keep inhaling as you hinge back. As you exhale, press your arms towards the floor and squeeze every last drop of air out of your body. And then the head goes back to the floor to release. Inhale to inflate the lungs. As you exhale, press the arms. Breathe every last drop out by using your abdominals, right? We get to the top, we inhale, lift. Look at that float. Nice work. Exhale, drop the head, hollow out your abs, and squeeze the air out. Inhale to lift the spine. Keep inhaling to hinge back. And as you exhale, your arms press down, but your spine stays lifted as you hollow out your abdominals and squeeze the air out. One more time with this slower breath work. Inhale to lift the upper body. Exhale, press the arms down. Huge breath out. At the top, there's no air left, so we have to inflate. Inhale, lift. Big exhale, drop the head as you breathe out. Inhale to lift. Hug the heels together. Extra credit cueing, right? As you exhale, press the arms down. Breathe every last drop of air out of your body. 2. Head goes back. And now let's add a little more flow. Inhale to lift. Start to roll up. And then as you exhale, you come all the way through the stretch. Breathe everything out. We inhale to inflate. We keep inhaling. And then we exhale, plug the shoulders, press the arms. All of the air expires out of our body. Inhale to lift. Big exhale, press. Keep breathing out, keep breathing out, keep breathing out. Nothing left, right? Inhale to inflate, lifting your heart. Keep inhaling. This time for a challenge, float the arms up and try to breathe out. A little more challenging. One more time, inhale to lift. Exhale, press the arms, squeeze all the air out, every last drop as you stretch forward, hooking the ribs under the chest. Inhale to inflate. Keep inhaling as you go back. Now right here, we breathe out and press the arms. I want you to stop right here and squeeze every last drop out. Now place the hands next to your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine, filling your spine up with air. As you exhale, take the arms away and press the arms down, going back a little further. Hands next to your hips. Inhale to inflate the spine. Beautiful. Last time, reach the arms. Breathe out as you press your arms and go all the way down to the mat and release. Head back. Good. Float your knees into tabletop, and we're going to do a little exercise here called knee stirs, which is really just a pre-Pilates exercise, sometimes a physical therapy exercise. Let me show you here so you know that the knees are going in opposite directions, okay? Now, mindlessly, the legs are stirring and your spine's probably moving. Mindfully, Pilates mindfulness, this area, your low back, is not moving. In fact, it's not changing shape at all. And the leg bones are stirring in the sockets. We talked about freedom for the spine. This is freedom for the hips. Now change direction. So your arms are doing a lot of the work here. They're stirring the bones. The legs are just sort of moving because the arms are making them. And you're using your abdominals to keep your pelvis steady. Okay? And then the knees come together and we come to a reformer exercise called coordination. We're going to work on the breath first. Inhale, press the arms and legs out. Hold your breath. Open the legs the width of the mat. Close the legs the width of the, or back together. And then exhale, bend your knees. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, one more time. Press the arms and legs out. Hold your breath. Open the legs. Close the legs. Exhale, bend your knees. Exhaling, bend your elbows. So you're squeezing all that air out. Now, we have to get the abs involved a little more. Lift your head and shoulders up, and then hold this. This is our start and finish position. As always, the hands can support the head if needed. Otherwise, let's work. Inhale, press the arms and legs out. Hold your breath. Open, close. Exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows, lift your shoulders higher. Inhale, press out and hold your breath. Open the legs, close the legs. Exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows, lift a little higher. Inhale, press out, hold, open, close. Exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows. And one more time, inhale, press. You're holding your breath. The abs are deep as you open. They close. The abs are still deep. You exhale, you deepen them even more, lift a little higher, and then lower your head down, lower your legs down, and release. Legs go straight for single leg circles. Arms by your side and float that right knee into tabletop. Knee can stay bent, or if you have that strength in that hip flexor, to hold the leg straight, and you can still feel the work here. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee. One more time, extend that leg without the spine changing its shape or moving. Then we bring that right leg across to the left side, down towards our left foot. Out to the right, we exhale, pull the leg up. Go across and down. Big exhale and pull up. Inhaling to start the circle and down. Then you exhale, pull back to center. Remember that goal, to exhale fully. Now reverse. Inhale out and down. Exhale, pull center. We go out and down. Big exhale and pull center. Last two and down. Big exhale and pull one more. Out and down. Big exhale and pull up. Lower that leg down and float the left knee into tabletop. Abs engaged. Extend the leg if you can feel a work in your core. Keep the leg straight. If it's so much in the quad, keep the knee bent, right? One more time, extend. Inhale as you go across and down. Big exhale and pull center. Inhale into the back of your body, into the mat. Matwork, right? Breathe into the mat. Big exhale, pull center. One more, across and down. Big exhale and pull center. Reverse, go out and down. Big exhale and pull up, out and down. Exhale and pull up. Last two, we go out and down. Exhale and pull up. One more and down. Right? Almost like a karate breath. Leg goes all the way down. Reach those arms up to the ceiling. We go right into our single leg stretch. We inhale to lift the upper body. As you exhale, pull the right knee in and pull that knee towards your heart as you anchor the back of your hips. Inhale to switch legs. Exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, switch. Another case of where the legs are moving and the spine is not. Inhale to switch. Big exhale, squeeze all the air out. Inhale, switch. Hands can be behind the head if you need that support. Inhale, switch. Exhale, deepen. One more time, slow. Plugging the shoulders. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull. Let's add a little flow. Now it's an inhale per each leg, and then an exhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Last two of each. Exhale and exhale. One more. Inhale on each and an exhale on each. Bend the knees in. Press your head back to release tension in the neck. Now, we will do many workouts where we focus on the cueing for the neck. With breath, I'm really putting the focus on breath work, but that's not to say don't support your head if you need to. If the neck is tensing, support the head. And we'll do more workouts where we work on strengthening this or cueing it so you're not in so much tension, right? But in the meantime, I want you to understand the breath today. So you have to listen to your body. If the neck is talking to you, support the head, okay? Knees and tabletop for double leg stretch. Now again, no tucking. This is not good. No bueno. Drop the tailbone. Squeeze gently between the knees. And for a moment, hands behind the head, chin off the chest, right? Now see with your inhale, if you can lift your shoulders a little higher. And then exhale, grab the shins, pull the knees towards the heart. Inhale, open, arms and legs away from each other. Exhale, huge. All the air out. Inhale, reach. Big exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Big exhale, circle. Last two. Exhale, circle. And one more reach. Exhale, circle. And then lower your head back. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. And then grab behind the thighs, rock yourself up to sit up for spine stretch. Legs are the width of the mat. Press your arms down to sit up very tall, taking an inhale. And then as you exhale, breathe all your air out. Notice the height of my arms, right? We don't go to our toes, we stretch forward. Inhale, stack your spine back up. Big exhale, drop the head deep in the abs and pull your rib cage back away from your thighs. And then inhale, step your spine back up. Big exhale. I used to teach this. It's like Heimlich maneuver, right? Such an aggressive cue, I know, or image. But seriously, you're pulling your abs in so your head and shoulders can stretch forward. One more time, big exhalation. You can also think of a seat belt, right? Pulling you back as your shoulders and your head stretch forward. Lift out of that low back. Inhaling to stack back up. Then we go into saw, and I'll face you for this. So legs are the width of your mat still. We twist to the right, and we reach towards our pinky toe, and the backhand high fives the sky, right down the middle of the spine. Inhale to lift. Keep inhaling as you twist. And then it's the forward stretch that has you breathe out. Inhale, inflate the ribs, right? Float, twist. Big exhalation. You are not collapsing. You are supporting by engaging all of your ab muscles to squeeze the air out. Then we inhale, we inflate, we inspire, all fluffy things. And then you squeeze as you breathe out. Inhale, one more each way, right? So we twist, right? And you'll notice my low back isn't jutting back. I'm stretching forward. You should too, right? Inhale, lift. Twist to the left. Stretch your hips and spine forward as the head falls, deepening the ribs. Inhale, stack up. Legs together, reach your arms, and we go back with control. Big exhalation, squeezing out all that stale air. Blech, right? Now flip onto your front. I'll come with you today. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, here's where your body will want to hang out. Here's where I want you. Whoop. See the difference? No? Yes. Now watch the shoulder blades here. You see that? That's what you want. You want to be pushed up, and then you want what's called like plugging the shoulder blades on the back. So this is just open, and we get tight there, right? Open up. We got to breathe there too, okay? So we push up, open up the collarbones, plug the shoulders back, and then guess what? Abs, right? Pilates. Lift those abs today so your hips are even off. And then we bend one knee and we kick twice without letting the spine change shape, okay? Those are the basics. Now let's add the breath. We inhale as the leg lowers, and we squeeze the air out with a kick, right? It's actually a pulsed kick. And lower, and kick, kick, and lower. Kick, kick, and your breath. Inhale. One more each way. And lower, last time. And lower, down. Now, turn to face me, I guess depending on where you are in relation to your screen there. But I can see you, or at least pretend I can see you. And I just want you to release here, okay? So relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. And you grab 2 fingers for double leg kick, and the hands come up on the spine and the elbows fall. Legs together. And now bend your knees and breathe out as you pulse kick 3 times. Inhale as you lower the legs and you lengthen your neck. I always say you're not trying to become the bottom of a rocking horse. You're trying to pretend you are a shooting arrow, right? And then exhale, lower the head, elbows fall, and we breathe out as we kick the air out. Inhale as you lengthen the back of your neck, widening your collarbones. And exhale as you kick. Inhale, lengthen. Lengthen your low back. Don't go crazy with extension. And last time to the side, we kick and breathe out. Inhale as we widen our collarbones, lengthening the back of our neck and our low back. And then we sit back on our heels and we stretch. Good. Okay. So the next exercise is called stomach massage. Now this is an exercise done on the reformer. If you have carpeted floor or you're working on tile and a mat, socks are helpful here. You can slide along the floor. Your yoga mat won't be so great for this, okay? You'll be stuck to the mat. So I'm scooting my yoga mat back so that my heels can be in contact with the floor. You can kind of glide, okay? Now, stomach massage is done on the reformer where your feet are up on a bar, okay? Today we're gonna start on the floor, but you have this frog position, heels together, toes apart, fist distance, by the way. It's probably hard for you to see with the shadow, but put your fist in between the balls of your toes and make your feet that wide. And the knees are about as wide as your shoulders, okay? So that's your posture, your setup. On the reformer, your hands would actually grab the front of what's called the carriage. So you're gonna gently either place spider fingers or gently grab maybe the edge of your mat or something, but your knuckles or fingers are on the floor for grip. We lift out of our low back, point your toes, and we're gonna press the legs out on an inhale. Keep inhaling as you flex the heels. Keep inhaling as you point the toes, and then exhale as you drag the legs in. We'll do a couple slow. Inhale as you press, keep inhaling as you flex the heels, keep inhaling as you point, and then exhale as you drag the legs in. Keep thinking about your breath, but please note that my spine is not moving. Guess what? It means your spine shouldn't be moving, just the legs. Keep inhaling, point, and bend it. Now a little bit more flow. We inhale, we flex, we point, we bend in, we press, we flex. It's like a dance. One more. Flex, point, now bend in, hold there, sink back just a tad, keeping your lift, and see if you can just float your feet up off the floor. Plug the shoulders, press out on your inhale, flex, point, bend in, and press, flex, point. Last 2, keep breathing. One more. And bend in, lower your feet. Okay, if your hips are screaming at you, please bridge. Otherwise, we'll do one more stomach massage, now with the hands back. Knuckles or spider fingers, or forearms if you need extra support. We start with our feet on the floor. We inhale to press out. We lift. Did you see that, by the way? As you press out, look at the lift in my back. Yes. We flex. We point. We breathe out. Inhale, press, flex, point. Exhale, press. Ah, right? We inhale, we flex, we point, we breathe out. Now, try it. You might have to bend back a little more, but float your feet. We inhale. If this is crazy, put your feet back down on the floor. 2 more. Flex, point, bend in, and 1 more. Lower your feet. The time has come. Reprieve. We get to bridge. Opening the hips. We're going to vary it, though, and do a version of bridge called breathing that is usually done on the Cadillac. Okay? We've done it in class many a times because it's so wonderful. But it's actually called breathing, and there's choreography to it. You start with your arms straight and the knees hip socket distance. Okay? Inhale to press the arms down and press your hips up. Hold your breath at the top. Then you breathe out, the arms float up, and you slowly imprint your spine down, 1 bone at a time. When there's no air left and your tailbone touches the mat, inhale, quick, hips go up. Powerful lift. And then you float your arms up and you breathe out as you roll down. So this part is slow. There is no air left, right? Inhale, press and lift. Now hold your breath for 3. Hold it 2. Hold it 1. Reach the arms and breathe out as you roll down for 3. Tailbone touches, no more air left. Inhale, press and lift. Hold your breath. Reach the arms up and breathe out as you roll down. 1 final time. Inhale, press and lift. Reach your arms up, then breathe out as you roll down for 3. Very nice. Your hips should feel better. Reach the legs out. Inhale to lift your upper body. And then exhale, press down. Lifting all the way up. So we go into spine twist here. Arms straight out. Again, if you need any freedom in the hips, you can put yourself up on a bolster or a chair. Okay. The arms are out to the side. Inhale in the center. And then exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Twist to the left. Inhale, center. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. Twist to the left. Inhale, center. 1 more each way. Inhale, center. Last time to the left. Inhale, center, and release. Bringing yourself up onto your knees, we go into an exercise called chest expansion. Now, this is done on the reformer, and you actually are holding straps with resistance. So if we had props at home, you could strap up a resistaband around something that is stable, okay? Not something that's going to move, but you'd wrap the resistaband around something so that when you pulled your arms by your sides, you'd be having something to work against. Otherwise, you have to use your imagination and imagine, right, this strong pull. And if you notice, this is bridging. Your hips are going forward as your abs are pulling in. So not only is the chest expanding, it's called chest expansion, the hips are opening because the abs are deep and the glutes are pressing forward, okay? So reach those hands out in front of you. You can keep your spine loose. Then inhale, pull the arms back, press your hips forward and hold your breath. Turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. Look center, and then breathe everything out as you release. Inhale, pull back, lift, hold your breath. Look left this time. Still holding your breath, look right. Look center. Exhale, release. Now this will feel like nothing if you're not using your imagination. If you're really actively controlling the air, this will feel like work. Inhale, pull back. Hold your breath. Look right. You're stretching your chest. Look left. Look center. Exhale, release. Right? One final time. Inhale, pull. Hold your breath. Wide chest, abs deep. Look left. Look right. Look center. And then exhale, release. Now our next exercise we go into is kneeling side kick. Now let me grab my chair because last week someone asked for a modification for this because this is challenging to do right. So I suggested using a chair of some sort or an ottoman. What you're doing is you're actually propping your body up. So kneeling side kick is actually done here, where your hands on the floor and the leg lifts. This can be a lot of crunchy pressure in this hip if the hip is not a flexible spot, right? So you're only going to tip to what your body is able to do. So you use a chair if you need, okay? I will teach today on the chair so you can see the modification. And I want you to see the side view of this, okay? So I have my chair here. I'm going to tip and my hip and my leg lift, right? What will happen if you're tight in this hip is the back will want to arch and the leg might want to hang out somewhere else. What it needs to be like is the chest expansion. Hips forward, abs deep, so that this area is supported and you're not just hanging out in your back. Do you see that? Kind of looks fancy, like a J-Lo dance or something. But no, your abs are in, you're bringing your bum forward so that when you tip to the side, everything's in alignment. So go ahead and do that. Tip to the side, either hand to the floor or your chair, deepen your abs and open your hip. You should feel a stretch across the thigh, not a strain in the back. Now from here, you're going to extend the leg out and bend. Your neck is long. Once you've watched me enough, don't look at me anymore and keep your neck in alignment as well. And then one more time, I want you to breathe out as you extend the leg, deepening the abs. Now inhale, pull the leg forward, and exhale, pull the leg back. Inhale, pull the leg forward. Exhale, pull the leg back. Last two. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, deepen the leg, pulling back. So guess what? This is like knee stirs. The leg should be moving without the spine changing shape. Bend that knee, tip back up, and we'll go to the other side. This time I'll do it to the side, so you have two different views of this exercise, okay? So abs deep, hips are forward. So you can't tell, but from the side, I'm stabilizing my spine. And then I'm a little teapot over, right? Abs deep, neck in alignment, extend the leg and bend. Abs deep, extend and bend. One more time, abs deep, extend, hold there. And then we inhale to pull forward and exhale to pull back. If you're on the floor, the leg is going to be higher, okay? Pull forward, abs deep, and pull back. Inhale to pull the leg forward. Exhale to pull back, deepening. And one more, pull forward and pull back, abs deep. Lift through your spine and bring yourself all the way up. Good work, everyone. You're almost there. We've got teaser to finish. And then you'll be ready to go on with your day. Okay, so let's set up like we did at the very beginning for this. Feet hip socket distance, grab behind the thighs, inhale to lift your spine, and then exhale, hollow out the abs, plug your shoulders. A little bit of cueing there for you. Now right there, inhale into your back. As you exhale, float the legs up, keeping your spine stable. Inhale, lower the legs, keep your abs hollowed out. Exhale, shoulders plugged, float the legs up. Shins parallel to the floor if you can. One more time, inhale, lower. Exhale. Reach the arms. Inhale, press the legs out. And exhale, bend the knees. Two more. You're lifting, you're lengthening. You exhale, deepen the abs as the knees bend. One more time. As you exhale, bring the legs together if they were apart, and breathe everything out as you go down to the mat. Press your head back. And rejoice because you're all finished. Very nice work. I'm assuming / hoping that you did the whole thing and didn't cut out halfway to grab a soda or something. But yes, happy you worked out. Great to have you join us for class today, and I'll see you next week. Please email me or leave a comment below if you have any questions, concerns, comments, all that stuff. Otherwise, enjoy your week, practice daily, and I'll see you soon. Bye.